So qualifications and professional degrees are one aspect of a sports physiotherapist, but also the most important thing is the experience and also their involvement in a specific sport, a club, or let's say if it's running specific or football specific, badminton specific. You will easily be able to find out the sports physiotherapists who are experienced in a specific sport. Because when you are a badminton player, you're injured, if you go to a sports physiotherapist who's also treating badminton players regularly, you can always find the adequate skills that they possess. They'll be able to instantly connect you with the injury, not only help you in overcoming this issue, but also may suggest you certain methods to stay away from this injury and avoid these injuries in the future. So in general, sports physiotherapists can help you in get over the aches and niggles and especially knee injuries. Runners suffer from knee injuries, hip injuries, it could be tightness, it could be some kind of imbalance, all those things that will help you get over. You can start by approaching a sports physiotherapist to help you in conducting a complete anatomical study. The anatomical study can include an anthropomorphic measurement, your body vital measurements, the body fat composition. FMS is the functional movement screening, and also understanding movement limitations. Sports physiotherapists can help you in prevention and management of sports injuries very well. If you sustain an injury, your sports physiotherapist can help you in charting out a plan to return to your sport as early as possible, and of course while minimizing the risk of recurring this injury in the future. In their profession, they use physical activity to establish long-term wellness, improve daily performance, recovery from injury, and chronic pain issues. They prescribe exercises to utilize strength and cardiovascular training. They also can provide you with custom training and rehabilitation programs. And of course, they can help you with pain management and relaxation. And finally, improve range of motion and flexibility. This is the most common issue with any runner. They can also play the role of an advisor when you want to do performance improvements, identify safe practices and moves. They play a very crucial role in rehab from injury. If you are an injured athlete or you went through a surgery, micro or a major surgery, the sports physios know exactly how to help you. They also work very closely with the orthopedic surgeon, the doctors, medical professional. They work very closely to understand what should be done and what shouldn't be done, understand their medical language. You don't need to worry about what the doctors advise. You just have to let your physiotherapist speak to the doctors so that they can understand your condition better and also help you get back on track. The sports physiotherapists also do a lot of active physiotherapy on the injured athletes, or it could be an injured athlete, or it could be an active athlete who wants some kind of a relief from stiffness. So they do this by manual therapy, massage, dry needling, acupuncture. They also do some kind of taping, rigid taping. They also give you exercise prescription. So now that you have a good understanding of who a sports physiotherapist and what he can do, it's really important to understand how to identify a good sports physiotherapist. The first thing that I look in a sports physiotherapist is their personal skills. Certainly the qualifications are one aspect, their experience are again, the other aspects. But we certainly don't want to go to a sports physiotherapist who cannot communicate very well or doesn't have good listening skills, doesn't show any care, and the attitude is different, the body language is different. They are too pressed for time and they are kind of going from one client to another client, not paying attention to one client completely. So if they don't have time, please don't even go to them. If they don't listen to you, just avoid such sports physiotherapists. Okay, the second important aspect that I look in a sports physiotherapist is their professional ethics. Of course, money is important. Every professional deserves the right compensation for their services. It's not just money minded, right? So they are not here to provide you a half-baked solution and make money, go to another client. And it's also very important that as part of their professional ethics, they know where to draw the line. The sports physiotherapist, in this case, would say no if you're asking for certain recommendation or certain solution that they're kind of crossing. They have to cross their professional code of conduct. So for example, the sports physiotherapist cannot advise you on dietary aspects, unless he's a certified dietitian. I've not seen this kind of a combination. If this person is professionally responsible, he may refer you to the right professional as part of their referral network. Also look for their love for sports. If you're a runner, see how they are up to date with running. Are they treating other runners? Are they into running? Definitely not a basic qualification that a sports physiotherapist must be an active sports person. Their knowledge, their interest is adequate enough to help you get over your injury. If they love the sports, it's certainly an added advantage. If they play the sport, they exactly know what they are treating. They also have a good understanding of the nature of the clients who they are treating. Important thing is how they are constantly upgrading their professional skills. Okay, so they constantly learning, because the technology is evolving, the sports science is advancing every single day. They need to be continuously learning and upgrading their skills, because you don't want to go to a sports physiotherapist who is kind of an old timer who doesn't understand what's happening in the modern day scenario. Go and seek advice from your own community. If you're a runner, just check with your running group. Ask people, if they have met any sports physiotherapists, if they can recommend. Just look at their history of injury, if they can share how they basically came out of the injury, how this physiotherapist have helped them get over that kind of an injury. So you can always ask for referrals. I think the referral mechanism is the most amazing thing, and that works magic, because you have a trusted friend. Your friend is not going to advise you to meet some random person who's found on the internet. No, he's going to give a genuine reference. So always go with references. Now that you know how to identify a good physiotherapist, make sure that they are becoming your partner. If you're an active athlete, if you're a performance seeker, it's always nice to have them as part of your journey. You can go visit them once a month. That's what I would do. During my performance times, I would go and meet my sports physiotherapist at least once a month to make sure that my body is kept in good shape. Once in 3 months, and I also get a sports massage from the sports physiotherapist, because they know exactly performance recommends the nature of your body. They have a good understanding of your the pattern of aches and niggles. If you're going to the same person again and again, there is a rapport that has been built. So you can always call and sometimes even seek opinion about the issues that you're facing. That way, this person is with you all the time. There is a relationship that is going on, and make use of them. It's not that you need to go and approach a sports physiotherapist when you're injured, but you can also use them to your side to make sure that you're not falling victim to injuries.